Welcome back to another boring week in the shop. This week I basically just did all branding irons, so nothing extremely exciting for anybody to watch. I mean, it was exciting for me to do them because they're fun and they're somewhat easy for me now. So that means I'm trying to improve the process for them, which is exactly what I want. Part of improving the process in which these are made is this hole right here. And I make a 3D model of every single one of these brands. And this hole is annoying to make every single time, so I wanted to make it easier. Here is a brand that you will probably see being made next week. So about the hole on the backside, and this is my attempt to try and automate Fusion processes that I do. So I kind of found this Python script and then customized it to work for me. So Shift S will bring up the scripts and add-ins, and here's my script that I have. Double click it, double click the face, and it puts the hole exactly 3/8 of an inch and a 1/4 inch deep in the brand in the center of whatever shape that I have. So it's pretty cool. If you have any highly repetitive tasks that you do in Fusion 360, then I really recommend this. And here is all the documentation for Python and C#, I believe. I use Python because that's kind of what I know. And you can go down here to Fusion 360 reference manual, and here's pretty much everything you need to create features that you need with Python. Like, I used the whole feature here, so I looked at these three, so that helped a ton. So real quick, we'll go over the code, and this was basically just copied and paste from the actual documentation website itself. And then I recognized what I needed to change. This was all the same here from the documentation website. Select the face, and I think I put that in there. When you hover over something, a feature, they'll say select a face, and that prompts you to select a face to put the hole on. So we set a variable diameter to 0.375 inches, which is the diameter of the hole, and then this distance variable, which is 0.25 inches deep, and then this angle here is set to 180. So when you first put this in and use the hole feature, it thinks that you want like a tip angle, like how a drill bit would be, 118 degrees or whatever it is. So we have to set this to 180 to get that flat bottom. So now we go down here to create the hole and put to the center of the face. Really don't know what this is, but I just kind of went along with it. Hole input, and that's simple input, I'm not sure. But anyway, the diameter, cool. Create by string, so we took that 0.375 and put it here. Same way as we did here. And then this was already in the code that I got, but this is the face centroid, so it puts it in the center of whatever face you selected, which is extremely convenient. And then the distance, hole input, set distance to extend, and before it was this, so it wanted to go the entire length of whatever body you were going through. But I didn't want that, I wanted it to go distance, so I found out I can do this instead and put the distance in there, 0.25 inches. And then we use the tip angle and we set it to 180 degrees, which is flat. And then this actually creates everything after you give it all those arguments. So that's that. Really, it's pretty simple. It probably sounded like it's a lot, but stuff like this is so simple, and I'm kind of excited to see what else I can do to improve how quick I can make these branding irons and do all like the 3D models of it. So super convenient. So I worked on that off and on for a couple days before I really got the hang of it. It was kind of hard to see how Fusion has the syntax of their code written, so I can use it for whatever I want. But that's definitely the toughest part. And if you have any questions, or if you guys have any operations that you want to make simpler, if you have repetitive operations, feel free to email me, whatever, and I'll be glad to help you out.